For decades, scientists and genetic people, I guess, were trying to use scientific methods and crap to figure out what it would be like for Robert, someone from the Twilight series or something, to come get you. Today we're going to figure this out because this is the most accurate simulator to Robert. Let's freaking go. Already we're starting off the game good. I'm apparently completely white except for my head. And I'm also wearing a Mario shirt. So please don't give me copyright. Now as you can see, every time a human pulls out a gun, they automatically make this sound effect. That's how it works. Of course. How was I not doomed to notice? How can I jump so freaking high, dude? Hello. You know, if we really wanted to figure out what this vampire is, we should just walk out in the sun and then just look back and then just count everybody and be like, oh, that one guy who wasn't there is probably a vampire. That's all I could do. I decided to meet up with the crowd. Chapter 2. I decided to meet up with the crowd because no one else was following me, and I was really sad because if no one follows me, I try to kill myself. So I decided to follow everybody, but to no avail. I found a freaking gun or something, and also a guy staring these two people down. What the freak did he attempt to shoot me? I don't know. I don't really know what's going on. I'm gonna follow them though. Diary 3. I tried to follow the guy, but the guy freaking turned out to be a vampire and was trying to chase me, so I had no other option but to freaking shoot him. Or shoot her. Who even freaking cares anymore? Who's counting? Chapter 85. I got freaking stuck by this freaking dumb vampire, and now I'm spamming the button to try to escape. I don't know if I'll be able to escape this, and my diary will die. No one will ever love me ever again. Well, crap, now my diary's broken, and you freaking ruined my diary! Chapter 998. I was re-erected by Zeus, and now I'm watching the people and to see what they're doing. Now, apparently this girl right here is picking people off, but the guy with the freaking gun can't aim because the girl keeps spamming the space button. I don't know how much more longer this guy will survive. He keeps spamming the word wait, like something is going to happen. I think now he's swearing or something, but telling a person to go, even though they were already going beforehand. She's now bringing him to the cellar where she'll eat him like Fluttershy did. Chapter 80 million. The guy finally found a way to escape somehow, but then got trapped again. But now he's escaped, but now he's dead. Last thing I saw of him was he was wearing his pajamas and undies. Poor soul. Chapter 5,085,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,0 standing there like she got a bellyache. She's a freaking vampire and everybody's dead except this guy who is a vampire but also got shot by someone. And then everybody else one person got shot and then the other person freaking got bit by a vampire. I don't think that's how it works. I think a vampire just bites you and then you turn into a vampire because that makes any sense. Do their freaking teeth, like when they bite you, do they have like freaking Ebola on them? Is that how is this working? Chapter 1000, I forgot what the number is anymore. I decided to go back to my old school at a high school called Redwood because I decided that I would do this, and I did this at 4 in the morning because I like vampires. Chapter 9000, I'm done with this running joke. So I decided to follow these men as they didn't know where they were going, and I decided that I would have a better chance of following people who I didn't know where they were going, and I would have a better chance of survival. This man pulled a gun on me, but I really didn't care because I am no-scope champion. I freaking no-scoped the moon out of orbit, and that's why the moon in Sonic has freaking half. Eggman didn't do that. I freaking no-scoped part of it. This man was trying to look up internet stuff. I didn't know what was, so I ran away, trying to block the little kids. This man right here is trying to open the door, but he's glitching through it. He has a dinosaur hat, and now everybody's coming in here for some reason. This man is talking about a private talk, but even though he doesn't realize that everybody can see all the chat right here. I decided to close the door, as I would forget about this for the rest of my life. I then freaking realized, why is there a biological hazard at a school right here where the door can freaking be opened right here? I don't know. Why do people not think that this guy's a vampire? He has pale skin. Why do these guys not think that he's a freaking alien? He's probably from E.T. right here. He's got a green head. And he's freaking got green shirt. Like freaking what the heck? This man right here is trying to cosplay as Foxy the Pirate Fox, but is failing at it terribly. I decided that there was only one way I could actually survive this round, so I decided to lock myself in the bathroom. What the freak? Okay, well that's not gonna happen anymore. I must find another place to hide. So I decided to freaking go upstairs to see if I could find anything. I decided to open this door. Maybe this door would lead me to the next dimension. I opened it, and all it did was lead me to DSXX, or as I like to call it, Dashy XP 420. And I decided that I needed to get out of here before I had to bleach my eyes with Leafy. I then found another bathroom and decided this would be the perfect place, as no one would ever try to go up here, because who the freak tries to go up at a bathroom? You know, you always go on the lower level. That's the one rule. I then quickly realized that there's a huge glass thing when people are going to the bathroom. I then also realized that there's a girl right here, and then there's boys right here. I decided to check out the bathrooms to look, and what the freak is up with this toilet? What the freak? I decided that I would probably play the Charlie game, except this time Mary or whatever. So I decided to go up here, except the only problem was the mirror was apparently attached to this sink, so I couldn't do that. And also, what the freak is up with these sinks? I ran out there as I seen Shrek, and Shrek scared me. So I decided I would need to find another place, but then I saw a freaking vampire, and I decided I don't know what to freaking do. I don't want to get resurrected by Zeus, because all Zeus does for me is give me bad riddles. Oh no, now I'm gonna be resurrected again! I was back, and I didn't know what was going on. I just saw Anonymous, and I didn't know, but I saw the vampire. Apparently his back was broken, as he was leaning across the floor and somehow floating in midair, but no one found that scary. I decided I would need to follow these people until I found this vampire right here, was said guard this for some weird reason, even though everybody else already has a pistol, so you don't need to freaking guard it, because everybody already has a pistol, and there's no reason to guard it. I decided that I needed to keep finding people. What the freak is going on? I don't know. I need to keep following the people. The guy who I last found was still at the freaking computer. I don't know what he's doing, but whatever he's doing, he's not on the freaking seat. He's just looking at something. A vampire then passed the guy and went right here until finally spotting the man, but deciding not to attack him because it was too early. Then the man left. That was the last I seen of him ever again, except this. Now you can see that everybody is almost dead. Well, I think everybody is dead, and the only last survivors are this girl that has clown makeup and this person who has constipation but can't go to the bathroom and is also wearing underwear. Now, I didn't know because I couldn't freaking see this girl anymore, but I presume that she's probably dead by now by her old age. And this girl freaking looks right here like she's freaking going to a strip mall. I'm so sorry. Now, this man right here just teleported into a new being. I don't know. Maybe he's freaking Doctor Who knows? I don't know. I have a Mario shirt. Why am I making fun of myself? I'm supposed to be making fun of other people. Why are people trying to team in this game? Why does this guy freaking look like a gangster? And why does that guy look normal right there? What the heck's going on? I decided that I couldn't use all my other tactics, as those would kill me off. So I decided I must go in the bathroom once again, but although I was blocked by another human being, who had quickly switched into another human being, then I found out there was an average guy just walking in this freaking place. I didn't know what was up. Until then I realized, what the freak, why is there a staircase right in the middle of the school right here that is a high school? No high school has that. I attempted to open the door that was blocked, but I couldn't do anything. Then I looked and I would see a tiny little peek hole. It looked like nothing was there. Why is this being blocked? As I was walking, I looked at this girl and I realized it was actually the man who first shapeshifted. He must have shapeshifted again. But then I realized that there were actually two vampires that were flying about like a Gmod character. I needed to get out of this place. I needed to run as fast as I could. So I went, and then I blocked the door. I didn't know what to do, so I ran into the bathroom, but surprisingly there was also Todd right here, so I couldn't do that. So then I had to open the door, but the zombie was right there. And then he turned into a zombie, but then he turned and he flashed right back as a human like nothing happened. Well, I had been re-erected again, but this time nothing was going on. I didn't have any jokes to make except for that one guy who looks like freaking some random guy who freaking put on tattoos and got a mohawk. He looks like a freaking gangster or something. I don't know. He's gonna freaking pull out a gun sideways and then shoot you. He's gonna tear you up. Maybe even eat some fried chicken. Who knows? Now I just realized what jokes I'm making and how my freaking channel is probably going to get taken down because of the jokes that I'm making. So I should probably stop, even though I couldn't stop because everything was going bad and everybody hated me. So I decided I would jump on the tables in the classroom. Man, I wish I could do this at my school. Speaking of the school, the school would probably take down my video because I'm apparently being racist or something. I don't know what to say to them if they actually do try to take down my video. I'll probably just say, dude, please stop. I can wreck you in like 10 seconds flat. I'll just take out my freaking 9mm freaking sniper rifle and shoot you. Actually, I would just probably shoot the moon. Who knows? The Foxy cosplayer was able to get on top of the roof. I needed to figure out a way. I tried to freaking get out of here. Now I know that there's a freaking, I don't know, freaking Shia LaBeouf is here. I don't know, he's probably freaking looking for freaking Terminators, Transformers and stuff. Who knows? And I'm freaking trying to get out of here, but I can't get out of here for some reason. People are jumping around like an idiot, so I decided I would need to break my legs in order to fix this. I tried to break my legs, but nothing happened apparently because this guy has freaking metal legs. That's why he can run so fast. I decided I needed to follow the group again for some weird reason, but that didn't even work because everybody was just like finding a way to escape from me for some reason. They thought I was a freaking vampire, but I really wasn't. So then I tried to follow them again. Then I found a guy who was apparently a PewDiePie fanboy, because I hate PewDiePie. These two men I followed these two men into the bathroom. They both went into the girls' bathroom like they were expecting something. I don't know what they were expecting. I'm scared. Please help me. But then we figured out that we were actually blocked from the door and there was no way of getting back out. I was so scared. The freaking guy turned into the zombie in the bathroom, so I decided I would run out and close the door behind him. I don't freaking care, it's every man for himself. I decided I would need to hide from the freaking guy if I was able to have any chance of survival. So I decided I would try to crouch. I started spamming every button, but nothing worked. I didn't know what was going on, and I knew I was going to die somehow, but I just didn't know when. So I decided maybe I wouldn't die, maybe I would live. So I looked over here to see what this was, and apparently this is a cafeteria. What kind of freaking cafeteria is on the top level that looks like this? I slowly opened the door, turned around, and closed the door. I decided I would follow the man who killed me. But it didn't work. As he turned into a freaking thing, and I decided I would need to jump off the freaking ledge with my metal legs. I decided I would need to meet up with a group now that he knows that I'm a freaking now he knows that I know that he's a vampire. He was slowly following me. I had to run, so I decided to jump up everywhere, but then he was not looking at me. He was looking at the other people. Then Joe got freaking kidnapped by a freaking terrorist, an eco-terrorist, and told them that they were actually feminists and they were coming to kill all humans on Earth except for the girls and only the boys. But then he didn't realize that I was actually a pro MLG player, actually, and so I decided I would need to run to this hallway, but then this guy started drinking something. I think he was drinking a bud, but then he came up with a gun. Apparently the alien had a freaking gun and he was following him, but then the guy Joe came down. He was like, hey, what's up, guys? But then the guy who's a vampire passed him and he didn't freaking shoot for some reason. So I decided I needed to follow the man, but then he freaking fell and hit the closet or something. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna like freaking back up. You freaking, oh my gosh, holy crap, what's going on? But then as the camera slowly turned around, I thought I was dead, until what I figured out was I was freaking alive, and I was apparently doing some weird Superman pose. But then the other people, he looked constipated again. This guy looked like he was freaking planning something. He looked like he was constipated too. He also, and everybody looked like they were freaking constipated except for me, because I was being Superman, because I was actually apparently Superman. I was the Man of Steel. But then that means I got killed by Doomsday. But I actually didn't get killed by Doomsday because I just woke up apparently because some weird freaking incarnation thing.